Welcome back. Last time we ventured further into Ontario where Pancake took her first boat ride and we learned how a ferry works.
I cannot believe we locked ourselves out of our van, basically.
This week we're forming a caravan with Adam, our friend with a skoolie conversion.
Hey guys.
Is the bus on fire yet?
And we're taking on the wilderness of Canada and all the challenges that come with it. Heat, mosquitoes.
This is how you do it in the north.
Oh my God. And seeking out the best free camping spots along the Trans-Canada Highway. All right, road trip.
Road trip, baby. I like the yellow buses right next to the blue one.
Oh yeah. That's your future, guys.
Yeah, it's like your cooler brother.
Yeah. As of 30 seconds ago, our caravan across Canada has officially begun. We've been hanging out around Sudbury in Northern Ontario for the last couple of days, just kind of taking in what there is to see and do here. And our friend Adam from Adam and Steph is joining us, but you'll meet him later. Just to let you know, your tires look and smell good so far, so it seems fine.
Awesome. And I'm just gonna go in there and fuel, and I'm just gonna check tire pressures.
Okay, perfect. I mean, 10-4.
10-4, Robert, okay.
We're starting the westward bound part of our trip across Canada. And this is gonna be probably the largest section. So far we've pretty much just driven north up from the States, and now we're gonna cut all the way west across. Our plan for this video / week, our plan for this trip, we don't really plan very well, but we're thinking we're gonna make it to Thunder Bay, and we've got a ton of stops picked out on the way, so it should be like a fun multi-day caravan. We're super excited. We've always wanted to caravan with friends on the road, and we love any opportunity that we get to do that. We just got on the Trans-Canada Highway. This is the road we're planning to take pretty much the entire time from where we just left around Sudbury all the way west across Canada to Alberta. And we just started it.
Hey guys.
Is the bus on fire yet?
No, thankfully not. How's it in here?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we had to turn down the AC. It got kind of cold.
Oh, screw you guys. I'm sweating out there.
I know, we figured. But an hour 10 till the site.
Till the site? Okay.
Not too bad.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah,
so that puts us at 8:04.
Okay. As long as we're like getting there when the sun's still up and we're not, you know,
Yeah.
in the dark, I'm good with that.
Yeah, sounds good. This has turned out to be quite a long driving day. We've driven from Sudbury to Sault Ste. Marie. I'm probably saying that a little bit wrong. There's a lot of French stuff here, so I'm struggling. But we have a campsite picked out that we found on iOverlander, and it should be pretty nice, a free spot right on the water. So we're hoping it works out. We'd really like to get there before dark, and we didn't realize that we would be pushing it quite this close. Thanks for cleaning the windshield. Hey. Wow. We can camp here?
I hope so.
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Famous last words. We're gonna cut to the cops showing up. Alright, where do you want to park?
I'll go over here, I think.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I need mosquito spray first. Yeah, I want to get some.
I'm not messing around with these mosquitoes in here.
You gotta save it for tomorrow.
This is probably one of the best spots we've ever stayed at.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Adam already beat me.
Oh my. That looks so cool.
It's not as cold as I thought it would be. This is Lake Superior.
I don't think they're gonna be able to hear you over the bugs. This looks so good on camera.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
How is it?
It's actually really nice.
bugs.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of quinoa. I doubled it.
All right, now that things have settled down at camp a little bit, I figured I should fill you in at where we actually are. We have now officially arrived at Lake Superior, which our Canada tour guide, Adam, over there, has informed us that this is the largest, deepest, coldest of all the Great Lakes, and possibly the largest fresh body of water. Is that what you said? In the world.
I feel like our experience so far sums up summer in Canada pretty well, where it's gorgeous, a lot of lakes, but there's mosquitoes and it gets so hot. Is that accurate?
Lots of mosquitoes. It's always a lot of bugs.
All right, and I figured we should probably go ahead and introduce you guys to our caravan buddy, Adam. So this is Adam. Say hi.
Hi guys. I am Adam from Adam and Steph. We built this big blue bus we're parked beside, and we've been building for the last 2 years in Northern Ontario, and I'm almost done. And I figured we'd come on a trip and just enjoy it the way it is.
We've been waiting to meet up with Adam and Steph for a while. We started our channels kind of at the same time.
On exactly the same day.
Yeah.
March 1st, 2021, we uploaded our first video on our bus conversion, and so did they.
Yeah. They are still working on their build, but that is because they're doing such a phenomenal job. You should go check out their build. We'll leave a link in the description for that. And for those that are wondering where Steph is, I think they'll have a video out on their channel explaining more about that.
I'm making Greek quinoa bowls with chickpeas and cucumber salad. Everybody's eyes are about to get really watery because the onions will fill up the van whenever you cook them.
It burns! It burns! I brought a couple extra beers.
Oh,
So you guys can have some.
Thanks for getting your own bowl.
All guests bring your own bowl. Make the greatest video. Aw, thank you guys.
I feel like your bowl, it looks the prettiest. Like,
Isn't this like art?
it does look really good in your bowl. I feel like ours, we might need to step up our game a little.
Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome. Is it actually good?
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of hummus.
Yeah.
That looked like a lot.
It's very good.
Aw,
Very good.
thanks.
Guys. Thanks for feeding me.
Yeah, anytime. This campsite we stayed at last night was incredible. It's free. It's just right off the Trans-Canada Highway. It's really not far. And we have kind of our own private beach. We're a little sad to leave this spot because we love it so much, but the stretch we're about to start driving is supposed to be the prettiest in Ontario.
All right, give me the abridged version of what's going on.
So we are exactly halfway from Newfoundland, which is on the east coast of Canada, and British Columbia on the west coast. We are exactly in the middle. Welcome.
History with Adam.
So even though we've just gotten on the Trans-Canada Highway, this is the exact halfway point. Usually we probably skip by this, but when we were on Route 66 in America, we stopped at the halfway point there. So it's kind of a homage to that. Not much else to see here.
Dang!
And I take that back, there's actually a lot to do here. Is Adam getting in again?
I think so.
All right, we're officially halfway done with the Trans-Canada Highway.
I have a feeling that the second half is going to take us much, much longer, considering how we skipped most of the first half. This is Pancake Bay. We were driving right by it, and no way was I gonna miss this. If you haven't been around for a while, I van's name is Pancake, so had to do it. Hi guys!
3, 2, 1, go! That's why I have to jump it.
This drive along the Trans-Canada Highway on Lake Superior is like one of the best drives we've ever done. That's crazy.
I feel like that's what our campsite's gonna look like.
Oh, I hope so.
I cannot believe we found a better spot than last night.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna put on my emergency brake just in case.
Yeah, good call.
Like the nicest lookout I've ever been to where we can park.
This is wild.
Are we actually allowed to stay here?
There's another Sprinter van, so I think so.
The rain is just starting to come down a bit. And the mosquitoes are in full swing for the sunset. But I can't believe we can stay here. This is a scenic lookout.
Always hit the like max temperature immediately.
Yeah, I went up from like maybe 180 degrees Fahrenheit to like 200.
So is it cool if we come up?
Absolutely, come on up.
Oh, that is a big first step,
Yeah,
actually.
Let me take that. Adam's roof deck is about the size of our entire van.
It's a lounge space.
I think this might be our first forest fire that we've experienced. Last night, everything was clear and calm, but when we woke up this morning, we saw what we thought was fog, but Adam informed us that, well, he talked to someone. He
talked to... Adam wakes up early.
He wakes up early and he talks to more people than we do. So I'm glad we got here last night because we're actually at a lookout right now and everything is covered in the smoke and you can't see more than half a mile in front of you.
Yeah, last night was gorgeous. It's probably one of the prettiest places we've ever stayed, and it's right on the highway, so it's like really impressive how good the views are.
It does get a little noisy sometimes, but...
Like now. Alright.
So we finally decided to leave our campsite. Oh, I think we're here.
Oh.
Alright, that was really, really quick.
Sudden left turn.
So very quickly, we decided to leave our campsite and check out some petroglyphs? No, pictographs. Pictographs. I don't know what the difference is, but we're gonna go check them out. And honestly, this will be better because since there's a forest fire, we can't really see the lake anyway. And this will give us something to look at that's not covered in smoke. It looks like you could just keep driving.
I know. Yeah, if they didn't put this curve here, I could just drive up to it. Do you want any, Adam?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay.
This is how you do it in the north.
Oh my
God. This is one thing we have not had to deal with in the 2 years that we've been on the road is mosquitoes. Oh my gosh, there's one on my hand as I'm talking.
God. It was bound to happen eventually.
Okay, read it. Read it.
What does it say?
All right, let me find the English one. Oh wow, it's a lot of geology stuff.
So these chasms inspire the stories that we'll see down at the pictographs.
Our I almost called you a budget tour guide. I'm sorry.
I am pretty budget.
He's just pro bono.
Yeah, okay, our pro bono tour guide. The pictographs we're about to go see are going to tell a story of what happened here in legend. But essentially the short of it is, a baby was taken by an evil guy. Thunderbirds, the protectors, came and attacked the bad guy, leaving these chasms behind. So these are the reminder of the protector of the people. I hope I got that right.
The Ojibway people specifically.
You can only get to the pictographs by going around the cliffside, and there's only about 10 feet of very sloped rock to walk on to get there. We saw a couple of signs warning you of this area because when the waves are bad enough, they can rush up and knock you down into the water. And it looks like they've set up rope for you to be able to climb back up if you fall in. How is it?
I found the main one.
Oh, really?
You see his horns, and then he's got a spiky back and a tail. That's the serpent, and that's the canoe.
One to 10, how cold is it? In your opinion?
Like 9.5 out of 10.
Really?
Right? Yeah, what would you say?
I don't know, not 9.5. That's Antarctic cold.
Well, it's the coldest I've ever touched.
Sure.
Welcome to my humble abode.
We're not exactly sure where we're gonna go next, so I think we're gonna have a post-hike meeting in the bus and try to figure it out.
God, I mean, it's been occasional service.
Thank you. We realized that since we're out in the... Woo! Alright, I'm fine. I used to do that on our bus all the time. Yeah, we realized since we're out in the middle of the woods, we don't have any cell service, so thankfully, Adam has Starlink, so he's just gonna pop up on the roof of Atlas and set that up real quick. It's really making a good case for us to get Starlink.
All right, we're gonna try one more orientation.
All right. Third time's the charm. It's very important to get it just right because you want to make sure that you make the most of this free parking lot. Woohoo! We're scraping.
Keep going. Yeah, keep going. I feel like you could like come back and then just try to go down the path a little bit and then just crank a rhythm at the last second just to give you that angle.
All right, we'll do.
Oh my god.
Is this good?
I think that's as good as we're getting.
All right.
It's still too small. I don't know.
no, this is cute.
I'm like as tight as I physically can.
No, this is nice. I like this. This is perfect.
Hey, why don't you just scooch over a little bit and then we don't even have to step outside?
Yeah.
We can just
might
jump.
as well.
I think I step back right. I'm pretty sure.
Oh! Bang! Hits his head.
I almost hit it.
All right, one more time, guys. Let's readjust.
Yeah, one more time.
This is hands down the cutest campsite we've ever done.
We kind of trapped ourselves in here, so I really hope Adam's bus doesn't break down because there's no way we're going to be able to get the van out of here.
Gee.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, you look like Letterkenny.
Welcome to the north.
Hey there, bud.
Take about 10% off the top there,
You got to
bud.
take about 10% off the top there, bud.
I've also like
We're the only ones at the parking lot for the night, and there's a trail right next to us that leads to an offshoot of Lake Superior. We figured we had to go check it out before it gets too dark.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
If you look at the map of Lake Superior, we started on the east side, and on the west side there's something called Thunder Bay, which is kind of what we were aiming for. We have to give Adam a lot of credit because honestly, if it wasn't for him, we probably would have accidentally skipped a lot of the stuff that we just did in the past couple of days. Something I've been talking a lot about to her is just this sense of, I've been calling it FOMO, which doesn't really make sense. It's the fear of missing out. We're not missing out on anything because we're here, but even though we travel full time, I know it'll be a really, really long time before we come back to this exact spot. And so, you know, it's sad whenever we leave one campsite to go to the other because as nice as it was, I'll never see it again, or at least, you know, not for...
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's like a little bit of a sentimental connection we will attach to a place. And then it's a little hard to say bye, but it's worth it.
Ready?
All right, I'm ready.
That was actually really good.
That was at least 10 skips.
Skip King.
You give that footage away for free?
Yeah, free. Wow, those are some pasty feet. I like the juxtaposition of Adam chilling and Natalie
I'm freaking out.
doing that. Oh my gosh, these bugs are
It's so bad when I...
That better have been recording.
Oh yeah, I hope this thing's on.
Oh no, we gotta do it again. Oh, wow.
Ah.
Mosquitoes.
Do I need to redo my ponytail?
It looks pretty wild.
Yeah, I figured.
I think it goes somewhere.
What do you see?
Lots of lake.
I could have probably told you that.